I just got back from the Toastmasters Leadership Conference in Beaconsfield and had a really good day. I was up first speaking at 10 o'clock this morning. It's a 75-minute session, so it was quite interactive, bit of sort of workshopy stuff. I'll come back to that in a second. And then there was a couple of other speakers. This chap called Aditya, who I saw speaking previously. He's a two-time runner-up on the World Championship of Public Speaking. I think I mentioned that yesterday. And just brilliant, really, really good, great content. I mean, he's a leadership consultant, so this is absolutely his thing. And then we had a couple of sessions after lunch as well. One on basically on insights, personality profiling, creating greater self-awareness to make better connections and become a better leader. And then the final session was on growth mindset and fixed mindset, which I'm pretty familiar with, but this was a really good description. A chap called Brett Freeman, who I've seen speak before, and is a very accomplished, very good speaker. And he rounded off the day. So a really, really good day. And there was a Toastmaster focus to it, for sure there was, but actually every session had stuff that could be relatable to any aspect of leadership. And my session was on self-leadership. And I've been sort of reflecting on the session, my session, since I delivered it. And I wasn't unhappy with it. I wasn't dissatisfied with it, but I certainly wasn't. I didn't sit down after that session thinking, yeah, that was awesome. But it was as good as I think I had expected it to be. I did put a lot of work into it, so it definitely wasn't for lack of planning, but the links weren't quite as solid as they could have been and as they would have been with a bit more care, attention and planning. And I think the content was good, the content was solid, probably could have been a bit more, could have been put together slightly differently. The structure of the session, I think it could have made sense more. Got some great feedback. And lots of people gave me some, not just, yes, that was very good, thank you very much, but some specific things that they'd taken away from it. So that was encouraging. I totally think that I came up to the mark, I hit the mark, and I delivered. But I'm looking at this, and I even spoke to Aditya afterwards and said, look, this is an area that I'm keen to explore more, how my content can sit in the leadership realm. And so he had some great advice, and a lot of it was around structure, actually. It was around creating more of a framework. Here's the whole framework thing again. I spoke a lot about this last year, and I kind of used a blend of two. So there's the PERMA, positive emotion, engagement, relationships, meaning and accomplishment, which is the positive psychology, Martin Seligman framework, and then my own framework for physical well-being, which underpins all of that, which is DASH. So I basically had this whole PERMA DASH thing going on. And although it worked quite well, it's a little clunky because it was a bit. I tried to deliver it and get people to think about how they can make improvements and changes in the same way. And I think that it works very well for Dash, but not so well for the PERMA stuff. So there's definitely some thought I could put into that, maybe taking some elements of PERMA that are really relevant to leadership, in particular self-leadership and leading others. And create my own framework that's still evidence-based and draws on all of these different areas of experience. But one of the other things he did say is, as well, which is very encouraging, is he said that what he said was someone like me, who done marathons and ultras and things, probably has a lot more to teach a CEO than another CEO. So two CEOs with very different approaches, but they're doing the same job effectively, are likely to take less away from each other than an interaction with me, where I can draw on experiences and the things that I've learned from my own personal adventures and challenges that I've taken on. So that was really interesting. So don't come away from your core. Stick with what you know and what you're good at in terms of speaking around the physical well-being, but bring in some more of these frameworks that integrates better with leadership. So we're going to keep in touch anyway. I mean, I've been in touch with him a little bit since I met him a few months ago anyway, but I'll hopefully be able to have the opportunity to bounce a few ideas off him as well and see what his thoughts are and kind of the steps I can take to position myself as a leadership speaker, as well as well-being, resilience and performance. It definitely sits in the performance realm, which is what I'm already speaking on. but kind of more of a specific area of that. So a bit more research required here, I think, but definitely something that I'm keen to work on more. So all in all, a good day today. There's bits that I feel like I did well today, and there's bits I know I could improve on, I could have done differently and better, and that's okay. I'm happy with self-evaluations. I probably will reach out to a few trusted people who are in the audience as well and ask them for some honest feedback as well, specific things that they think could have gone better and things that they thought worked well, and plow that into the machine of progress. There we go. There's my update for the day. Thank you for watching and listening. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.